Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the next Dive in Live. And it's a crowded one today. Hello, boys.
Yo.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Welcome to the show.
Hey.
Welcome, Rob. And thank you for making this this possible, man. We're having the fullest Dive in Live till now. With we have the scientist, Igor, and what's your name? Victor, right? Yeah, Victor. I wanted to say your last name, but I don't know. Avontage, Menno, and we have Maarten Brouwer, Tensive Line. These obviously are the winners, but they don't know what number yet. So Rob is going to do that later on. For now, maybe it's cool to start and check out the remixes that you guys made, and we can see a bit into the projects that that you made and see how you work. You know, it's pretty cool. We're gonna do a new remix contest as well, and yeah, as I said, after this one you're famous, so you're not allowed to participate in the next one. Or maybe you are. Of course,
Challenge accepted.
So it's nice. We have quite some viewers, so nice. People at home, welcome. Glad you're here for the Dive in Live. First, we're gonna do this for a while, and then afterwards, me and Rob will talk about Pursuit and the future about Pursuit and what Rob's actually doing in his studio lately. So, guys, are you nervous?
Yes.
No.
Me too. Okay, so let's start with Igor, because Igor, you're working Fruity Loops, right? Or
Yes,
you guys? Okay.
indeed. I work in a different program than regularly.
Yeah.
Techno.
Actually, we work in both Ableton and Fruity Loops.
That's true, but the majority in FL Studio.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, you should change that.
I will show you why not.
Okay, yeah, I'm really curious. I really like spice up my life with this thing, because I'm really curious too. Because I know that in Fruity Loops you have to like create extra channels just for the automation, right? And
Yes, sort of. Yes.
Yeah.
You don't have to, but
okay.
I can show you.
Well, maybe
Yeah.
I'll become.
Actually, Camiel made me change from Fruity Loops to Ableton early this year,
Oh,
March.
yeah, when we do the Deep House Academy, didn't we? Yeah.
Nice.
Oh shit! Oh yeah, I transform a lot of people, but maybe I'm gonna go back to Fruity Loops, guys.
Oh, I'm curious.
I'm gonna
Maybe
be
you can
a Fruity Loop certified
transform
trainer.
me. I don't know, but
Yeah.
we'll see about that.
Yeah, well, I'm definitely gonna try that. You know. All right, so maybe you can press share screen and yeah, let's start with your project. You know, I'm really curious. And Rob, what did you like about the track from The Scientist? Because he also used vocals, right?
Yeah. The only part I didn't like was the vocal.
We knew it was risky.
But yeah, the rest of the track was really cool, really original, and yeah, the mix was also really nice. Yeah, I really like. I want to say only the vocal. I think you do yourself spoken, right? You spoken.
Yeah, we indeed we chose to put on some additional stuff. Like Victor has a very low, deep voice, and we were like, why not make it a little bit more personal and just say the track title with his voice, and then add a shitload of effects.
Yeah,
so that's basically what we did. So then you get like
of innocence.
Oh yeah, there you go. It looks quite colorful though. It's really nice. You look very structured. Is that structure that I see here?
Yeah, actually, I have colors for everything, and I have to say that usually I would make this a different color, because everything in the cyan range is vocals. All the pads and like more like whooshy synths are there, usually purple.
Yeah.
Everything brown is more related to the bass, and yellow is kicks, and a little bit like to green becomes more to percussion. So everything has really, I know what it means. So like you see here also a choir that's like not cyan but more blue, because it's actually between cyan and a pad, you know. So in between you get like this type of blue.
Ah, cool.
So there's a whole spectrum, and for every little color that you can basically pick, I have something. It means something.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a great way of using your colors. Really nice.
Yeah, and so you indeed also see, like, I use a lot of channels here to just modulate certain sounds a little bit, and maybe it's sometimes over the top how many channels I use. I can compress them a little bit,
Yeah, how many do you have? How many do you have now?
It's 78.
Too much.
And the
Sick.
thing is that I can compress them more, but the thing is, for me, it works always very easily because if I have a sound, for instance, this over here, this is a sound that was a part of your
remix pack, yeah.
And actually, I should add some of this modulation because you don't hear it right now. It's coming up, I think. Actually, everything below I should add until the next sound. Yes, now you hear it. So that's how I basically work. So everything underneath is related to the sound above.
Are these just these automation channels, or are these also sounds? These down there.
This is just this is actually this stuff is from your own from Rob's own track, and I just cut out some parts and changed the pitch and added a sort of rhythm.
Yeah.
Then I found some other sample that was very closely related to it, and it sounded pretty cool to add them. So you get this.
Yeah.
It's a little bit different.
Yeah. That's I remember this. Yeah.
And then you have some weird kind of echoes and stuff going on. I mean, these modulations are very straightforward because this is just it's slowly coming up, and actually these two should not be there, but like here or whatever.
All right, yeah, make sure to fix that, otherwise the whole prize is not gonna happen. If it's all a mess. No. Hey, but also can you play a bit? Can you play a part of the song? Let's listen to it like for half a minute, like put it somewhere in the middle, and what you think is the best part, and let's have a listen to it.
What I think is the best part, actually, it starts pretty fast.
The vocals.
Cool. Let's play the vocals. Okay, let's just play it. When it starts. So this is actually intro, but where I first stop it, although it's hard to pick the best part because honestly, then I want to play the entire song.
Yeah,
I also like the break because that has a lot of progression in it. I'm going to play with this original sound, like this one we got. Obviously, I modulated it kinda, so let's. This one, I mean, I love it, and it has this 1 2 3 1 2 3. How to say it, frequency, rhythm to it. So it's like, okay, let's use that as the basis of the song. And I simply cut that stuff and lowered the pitch, to just do something different than the original.
What is the new lead sound?
Sorry?
The new lead sound? From what
the new lead sound is on top of it, and that's this one. Sorry, I should add then the modulations also, because there are quite some.
You gotta love Fruity Loops.
quite actually this all related to.
How do you know that these are all?
I will
related?
show you the VST, what I'm doing there.
Now you know why we have close to 80 channels.
Yeah.
So okay.
So every
This-
edit's the channel.
Sorry.
You know what I really like about this this sound is that it makes me feel like the early Booker Shade.
Yeah, exactly.
Super nice.
Yeah, it's
Nice.
Booker Shade. What's it? Mandarin? What Mandarin girls say?
Very nice.
In white
Those-
rooms.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Really good.
really cool.
Yeah.
Massive, classic.
Super cool.
Yeah,
This is basically the this is it.
it's the scientist sound also.
Sorry.
It's a scientist sound. I seen the name of the patch that you
Yeah.
created your own
We
patch.
make
That's,
these things ourselves.
what
And
happened?
what I basically did, I use quite simple waves actually.
Yeah.
Square like a square wave and a saw wave.
Yeah,
But the thing is, first of all, the placement of the notes in the actual piano roll is so incredibly important because, you have here the lower ones going on, and meanwhile this octave higher. If you put it like this, it sounds pretty fast, pretty muddy. And if you don't have anything but just this,
it's a bit too thin. Yeah.
that interesting, but together, and it just, I don't know, it started to what's the word,
It started to gel together quite
Distort.
nicely. Oh, distort. I thought
it slowly distorts. It sort of blends those two
Yeah,
tones in
yeah.
each other. Like there are certain chords and where you can choose your tones that really works well. Then meanwhile, actually I don't use that here. Let me check.
Wow, it's so many channels, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's a little bit crazy. I know. That
But we are actually a little bit crazy.
yeah, that's true for sure.
I hope so.
So, yeah, definitely. And then just meanwhile, you just modulate a lot of different stuff.
Yeah, in the patch. Yeah.
Just everything you want to tweak, you tweak, but not too much. Although it looks like too much.
Not too much,
but-
he said, with having 80 channels. Yeah, but cool. I mean,
So the thing is, like, what you want, basically, for me, it's very important to have less is more, but that also doesn't quite work. So what you do is you use only a couple of ingredients, like not too much. So the entire song actually is only like this main synth. If you leave it out, the entire song is practically gone.
yeah,
But then that one or like those few sounds you take, those you want to take to the next level. So that actually that sound wave is interesting to listen to.
that's
the
like
entire time.
evolving. It's
So-
evolving, and it's
Yeah.
it's something happening.
Modulating
Starts
the
small.
fucking
Yeah,
shit out of it.
yeah.
Indeed.
Well,
And
well said,
that's-
my friend.
That's why I love it. And
Cool.
then what I also liked is because you had this main synth going on. I don't know exactly anymore like where I have it, but it's this thing. You have something in your original, and I didn't want to use that one. But what I did is this one is actually I did not create entirely myself. What I did is I took a sort of neurofunk drum and bass sample that sounded very weird, and then I started modulating it and cutting it to I don't know how many pieces, and that took forever.
Yeah.
Until I actually created that same sound, but with neurofunk drum and bass, and then with I don't know everything over it, then it sounds like this, and it sounds so.
Yeah, this was my favorite sound on the track.
Yeah, it's nice you put so much sound design effort into things. I think that's very important, and it really creates an own signature sound, and I think that's key to delivering something unique.
Yeah, and another fun fact is that with sound design, the way we work is that we make sounds and we template everything. So to make a really difficult sound to produce, when we want a cool bass, that's also the reason why it's called a scientist epic bass.
Yeah.
It's because we actually produced these sounds before.
Yeah.
So when we're in the produce stage, we don't have to think about actually designing the sound, because we already have sounds which are designed already.
That's
and then we can add stuff and make it work for the rest of the track.
Yeah, and it's your own signature. You know, it's actually what I teach my students in the advanced class. You know, make sure to design your own sounds. You know, create your own sounds and create
template
a library.
everything.
Yeah, we also template a lot of
everything.
Stuff. So,
hey, where are you guys from? Where are you guys? Are you all from Groningen?
Yeah.
Nice. That's cool. You're related to Noisia in any way? Because these are also guys that are really
unfortunately not really.
Well, actually, my brother used to have a relationship with the sister of Martijn.
Oh, there you go.
But that's about it.
That's about it.
So you're almost related. Well, I think some.
Almost related. Yeah.
I think some creative sparks are there in Groningen. I was there last weekend. Really nice. I went to visit Misha Jacobi and his new crazy desk that he built. I don't know if you know Misha Jacobi, but he built a studio desk that is like a sort of like a sphere. So when you're sitting in the middle of the desk, you don't have any reflections from the walls. You just hear pure sound. Yeah. It's ridiculous. It's a new invention. Guys, I want to thank you for your contribution and thank you for sharing the project. It's really nice. And thank you for participating. Also, everybody watching, you know, probably most of you have also participated in the contest. Thank you so much for joining, you know, and we're going to do way more. The next one is with the Happy Campers, the label of my roommate. So, you know, if you want to get on it again, we're going to launch it soon. So make sure to, you know, watch out for that. So next one, let's go to Maarten. Tensive line. You've been to all my classes actually when I was living in Groningen when I started Lessons in Life. You went to my DJ course. You went to my first producer masterclasses, mixing masterclasses. You didn't miss any. Yeah. So and also the online. You've been always a lot online and no, that's not why he's in the top 3 people. Rob chose the people, so it's not me. But it's nice to see that actually people that that had lessons from me are getting somewhere. So I'm really
suppose
proud.
You're a good teacher.
Yeah. I hope so. I hope so.
Very
you are
sure for sure.
Not suppose.
Hey, I see some students are online. Hey, Jean-Michel Dans. You got Max. Nice. He's here. You're late, Max. Haven't seen you. Normally Max is the first one at 8 o'clock. Like, hey, cool. Let me move this out of the way because otherwise oh, now you're gone. Okay. All right, you're still there, but I just lost our faces. Well, then we can see the screen better. Nice. So, shows the money. Maybe first play like something, the best part, like almost a minute, something like this. It's nice.
Something like this.
Something like this is good.
Nice.
Yeah, man. Nice track.
Awesome.
How did you went for it, Maarten? What?
It's so cool to actually hear the tracks now. It's so cool to hear others' tracks.
Yeah. Yes.
Indeed.
Yeah, usually you don't get that. Yeah, only if it's like a competition where everybody has to like vote. But we thought we're just gonna have a plain old judge like Rob. You know, we couldn't possibly decide ourselves from Lessons in Life, me, Nikesh, and Ari. We also ran it through. We first wanted to send him like the best few. There were like think 28 or so, something sent in, and we also gave grades and stuff. But then I just sent everything to Rob, and he started listening to everything himself, which I think is actually the best approach. And
I like to listen everything myself.
yeah, he didn't trust me. But,
Your best one was not my best one. So, yeah.
No, but fair play, man. You don't want to miss anything. So I think it's actually a better approach. Yeah, unless you have like 200 mixes and you have to spend a week listening to it. Maybe that's a bit too crazy, but 28, it's doable. So
Camiel, did you add a mix as well?
I didn't add a mix. No. I didn't make. I don't want to be on Rob's label. No, I'd love to, but maybe something else. We still have to make that date, Rob, to make music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can do in Ibiza. I want to go.
In Ibiza, yeah, that would be great. Well, plans change a bit. I'm first going to Valencia, but Ibiza will come later on. So I'm already close. So.
We will take his place, no problem.
Yeah. Okay, Maarten, what did you make for us?
I'm started with the Torres sample, and I analyzed it to melodic. So now I have to find it. The mellow. So yeah, this is the basic mellow. So I changed it a bit, made it a 16 bar loop of it.
Melchior
really
says, congrats to all the winners. Sorry for thanks, Melchior. Nice.
And then I add an arpeggiator and build a little bit more. So in the second part there is a low arpeggiator.
Cool, can I see the ARP? Oh, it's an ARP within Pigments.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, great.
So I can tune, make a little bit noisy.
Ah, cool.
Yeah, so that's what I'm started in, and most of the time I'm using Session View now.
Yeah.
So I make an intro in it, so I can easily play it with an APC 40.
Yeah.
And yeah, in that way it works for me, because I love the part of making music, not finish music. So
you recorded the arrangement, or?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So I make the whole track in Session View.
Nice.
And then I record it in Arrangement View. And then most of the time I only have to add some noises and FX. And yeah, that works best for me.
Yeah, then work on the transitions. I actually do the same with a lot of my tracks. Just record them live, and I actually use Map 8 to already like do some filtering and stuff. You probably seen this in one of my things. Yeah,
I love Map 8.
Yeah.
So then the bass. So it's normal bass. And then I have this one in the background. So it's a deep pad. Yeah, and this is a sub bass, so probably I don't know if I use that one. Yeah, that one. So the drum loop. Yeah, I filled the whole drum loop. It's I always start with heads, and then I don't know, I'm just putting some samples in my push, and I'm just playing around till I've got a nice rhythm in it.
Yeah, some top loops maybe also, or
yeah. From everything.
Nice, and I like it that they're green. I also have them always green.
Yeah, it's easy. It's I use some colors for it.
Yeah, nice to see.
The melodies, the pads.
It's actually cool to see that you're using Ableton Live for its session view, which is actually why it's Ableton Live. Nice.
Yeah, yeah. But I'm not playing live normally, so I'm only DJing.
Yeah.
But yeah, when I make music, I use this arrangement of session view.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the pads make it more cinematic. Is that the right word?
Yeah, this is pretty cinematic right there.
So yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's it.
What a cool project. Thank you for joining, and thank you for sharing the project with us, Maarten. That's really great.
No problem.
And yeah, let's move on to Avontage.
Yo.
Next up
so
is
actually, I'm opening my Ableton because it just shut down. So give me 1 second.
Oh,
I think I have it. I will share my screen.
Studio, guys.
Yeah, or maybe you have some plugins which you know.
Probably because I haven't been making music with Ableton for so long. Camiel knows it. I joined the Deep House Amsterdam course in March, and that's also the moment that I moved from using Fruity Loops for 4 years into Ableton. So it has been a quite crazy year just learning about all the tools that Ableton offers.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, and all the instruments. Wait until 11 drops, man. It's gonna be fun.
Oh, it's crazy. So I think you can see my screen right now, right?
Yeah. Also, session view guy.
So yeah, that's what I wanted to share. Like I also start the basis of any song into the session view, because I think it's a really cool way of setting up, you know, the intro, the chorus, or intro, verse, break, chorus, whatever you want. So I also use that approach. And then once I feel comfortable, I actually didn't record it live into the arrangement view. But what I did is I just started to like grab the parts from here. I know that, I don't know if anyone knows it that's watching the stream, but if you grab like a certain part, scene, you can press tab and then just copy the scene directly.
The whole scene in there, yeah, definitely, yeah.
Exactly. So that's a pretty useful tool that I found to like build my songs. And then looking into the song, first of all, I listened to the song of Rob Hess, to the original, like a lot of times, because I wanted to like keep the song alive, so the lead and the main feeling, but then transform it into my own style. So I listened to it a lot, and then I also listened to other artists, like, okay, how can I grab this Rob Hess feeling, still keep it, but work it into a new style? And I think the far most important thing that I noticed is that the song of Rob Hess stays in the same key. The melody does not, but the chords do. So the progression, so to say. So that's something that I added, and I think I can give you a sound of how that goes. So what you hear is pretty simple. It's 4 chords. These sounds are made in Analog Lab, which is an amazing plugin that I use to create like these signature sounds.
From Arturia,
Yeah, Arturia Analog Lab. And I felt that the melody could go really, really well on top of this these chords. So I'll try to give you all a little bit of the feeling of the track from the top in total.
I wonder
think you can hear really well that the chords give it a sort of atmospheric feeling instead of just being this same key song, so to say.
Cool. Are you now criticizing Rob's track? No. Rob, your track's boring. No.
No, not at all. But I do wanna share that I look like really critical to how I can add something from myself.
It's amazing because it gives a whole new vibe to the melody. Actually, you know, it's like it's giving a whole new, more like an adventure kind of thing to it. You know, like in different phases, which is nice. Yeah, and
thanks.
How about the colors? You have just different colors for everything, I guess. Not like all the hats are green and that sort of stuff.
No, to be very honest, the way how I work is everything that is pretty significantly present in the track, I put at the top. So you can see I have a kick at the top, I have a sub coming after the kick, then I have the bass lines, then I have the chords, then I go to the lead, which is on top of the chords. So I work my way up, like from going to the low frequencies all the way up to the high frequencies.
Ah, cool.
And then this is all FX. So this is all weird stuff, atmosphere, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, do you add these later as well? These effects? Is this for something you add later to the track?
Absolutely. So I work my way from top to bottom, and this is all fine tuning. The section you see here, it's all fine tuning.
Same for my projects actually. Nice, really cool. Great. Great. You wanted to share this thing. See, you use a lot of fab filters. Great.
I love Fab Filter.
Yeah. For everybody who's watching, if you follow a course with Lessons in Life, you get 50% discount on Fab Filter. So
it now.
It's a new one I landed. Yeah. Cool. Nice. Thank you for sharing your tracks. We made it. It's like the first half hour is gone. We checked some tracks. Is there anything, Rob, that you want to share before you're gonna decide who's the winner? You know. Or decide you've already decided it, I know, but you know.
Yeah, there were a lot of good remixes, and these three were for me the best.
Yeah.
And they sounded all good. And one I didn't like the vocal that much, but the rest of the track was really amazing.
Yeah, it's hard to choose because Amru was online. He said, "Congratulations, everyone." I really liked his remix, you know. I really liked his remix. I think, was there somebody else also? I'm not sure. Yeah, I think Amru was one that I remember that I really liked. There was also one really loud one, which I really liked. A kind of hard one. But it's so hard to choose, man. I'm glad I don't have a label. You know? Yeah.
But there was one track where I was like, okay, this one from the start was already like, okay, this one is really nice. And then I had to listen another 15 or something.
Yeah.
So I listened everything, and there were a couple I listened more, like, oh, they're really good. And there were a couple like you three, like I listened a lot, like, okay, this is really cool. What do I hear? Will I play? You know, it's also important for me. And I think let's start with number 3, right, Camiel?
Yeah. Throw it in there.
Drums.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, the third place is Avontage. So congrats. What was number 3? What did you win?
You're winning an advance course with me, so maybe we have to.
Nice.
You already had one, but you know it's always nice to like spice it up, I guess, and join. And now you will join the Lessons in Life course, not the Deep House Academy course. This one is 8 weeks. Starts in February.
Nice.
So
super cool.
Yeah, man, you're very welcome, and thank you for.
Thanks so much. Thanks, Rob, for the cool prize.
Nice. If you ever want to send demos, always welcome.
Of course, man, and I'm super happy to keep learning with Camiel because I really need it. So I like making this song, but thanks, it really keeps me up.
Yeah. So now it's getting exciting, guys. Another drum roll. Oh wait, guys, you have to do one thing in between. Let's do these. Yeah, Jeroen is online. Yeah, drum roll. So Nora Q is going to be our drum roll.
Cool. Okay, number 2. That is Scientist.
Woo!
Nice.
Yeah, really amazing track. I really like it. Yeah. And yeah, number one.
Holy crap.
Intensive line.
Yeah, it seems like
Nice.
Oh man, thank you,
Really
man.
my favorite from the beginning.
Yeah.
Congrats.
This is a great shot. Yeah, guys. Yeah, it's hard to decide, of course, who's the winner. But you know, Maarten, Rob really liked your track, so that's great. So, Scientist, you win Ableton. how?
I mean, now we have to use it. And if only we have fucking bought Fab Filter earlier. I mean, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, maybe.
Still 5% discount.
You bought Web Filter. Yeah. Well, at least, you know, it's so funny because today I spoke to Maurits from Avontage. Like, yeah, I hope there's somebody there that's the second because most people that are sending in these demos are already advanced and you probably purchased Ableton already, you know. But guy with Fruity Loops wins the second prize. That's ridiculous.
Well, perfect.
Well, actually, there's a funny story to it because we are actually with the three of us, and Igor works with Fruity Loops, and me and the other friend are working with Ableton.
Roger, there he is, the infamous.
And
yeah,
I already said if we become second and we get Ableton Live Suite, that would be really nice because
we're handy, you know.
Wow,
we're already for quite a long time trying to convince Igor to switch to Ableton.
Oh man, that's so great.
Nice.
I think it's so great. And then the cool thing is I know Roger pretty well actually, you know, so it's really I think I haven't met you guys before, right? No, I don't can't remember.
Well, you have met me, but you forgot.
Yeah. If you come a bit more on the screen, you look familiar. Probably on one of the masterclasses maybe or so, somewhere in Paradigm could be, I don't know, could be. Okay, and Maarten, it's nice because you know, this is really really nice to see that I've been, I think it's 3 years. I started lessons in live 3.5 years ago, and to see you win a remix competition now, it's exactly where you were heading when you walked into the masterclass room, you know, and stayed until the end. You're like, hey, I really like the masterclass, but when are you doing another one? You know,
Awesome, man.
Yeah, it's
really awesome.
Yeah, wow. Great.
Wow.
I'm
Thank you.
Really happy.
Congrats, guys.
We should do this more often.
Can I add something?
Yeah, of course.
Because first of all, I haven't heard the entire track, but what I just heard, first of all, congrats, Maarten. It's a really nice track. What I really like is the snappiness to his track. It really adds something. Plus, I think I've once been to one of your master classes, and I think Maarten was there as well, and he showed some track he made.
Yeah.
And from that moment on, at the first moment, I realized that guy is going somewhere. So it's really nice to see him winning this competition. So congrats, man.
Nice.
No,
thank you, man.
I really...
Well, you both are dudes, because everybody that's sitting here, and I believe also that's not even for you sitting here, but also for a lot of people. I see Haarlem's DJ and Producer School. That's my friend Pascal, and he sent also some music in, and it was great. You know, that track was also pretty nice. He sent 2 versions, a dub version and a normal version. So I think...
Oh, it's strings.
Yeah, with the string, the string version or so, yeah.
The string part I really like, but the rest not that much.
Yeah, so it's hard, you know, to like, you know, this guy obviously has to choose what he's going to be on his label, and then he has to pick 2 other ones. But I believe if you would do a VA, you could put way more, you know. You know, there was pretty cool tracks in there. But you guys are really, you know, from like a lot of tracks, you're being picked the winner means that you're all going somewhere, you know. So that's good. Yeah, happy that you joined, and well, guys, then. Thank you for joining. I'll be in touch, let's say tomorrow, and we'll handle the rest. And I think Maarten, you'll be in touch with Rob, and Avontage and the Scientist. I'll be in touch with you, and we're gonna. I did convince you to Ableton in the end, just by creating a whole remix competition for it.
Well,
to be continued,
Yeah, and if you need help with Ableton, of course, you can always send me a message, and you know, if you're stuck.
Help them. So
yeah, cool, nice. Okay, guys, then then yeah, if y'all want to leave, then I'm here with Rob.
See ya.
Thanks, guys.
Bye. See you later.
Yo, bye-bye.
Bye. And in the meantime, we'll listen to a new release on the Pursuit. So,
cut away the drop. So
yeah, that's a really quick, like, okay, go buy it.
30 seconds. Insta movie.
Yeah.
And
So,
I was thinking, I think the drop is not there. But
well, no worries. Then people just have to go out and buy it, because is it this one that it's in the chart now at the moment on Beatport?
yes. This one is at 15 in the hype charts, and it entered today in the normal charts at 86.
Good.
So pretty cool, because there are new guys from Russia. I think Moscow. Yeah. So they had the first release this summer, and yeah, this is the second EP I do with those guys, and yeah, they're really talented and good. Beatport picked it up.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, so that really works, of course, to get some more features. It's always weird how this feature stuff works, and this hype chart. We started chatting about it today. Like, how does it work? There's this hype chart, and people get in it or not get in the top 100, but do get in the releases top 100. It's weird, Anyway, what's their name? Is it Tulum?
Tulum, yeah.
And the track's called
They
Busca.
were from Mexico, but no.
Yeah, because you would think one is from Mexico when your name is Tulum, of course.
Yeah, I think two guys from Russia.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, really cool.
And the other one, the other track that we have is from Baartman.
Yes.
I thought it's an alias from you.
No, he's the guy from the UK, and recently I heard he's quarter Dutch, because people already say something about is it beard or like.
Yeah.
What does Baartman means in the UK? But he's quarter Dutch, so I think it means Baartman.
Beardman, Beardman. Yeah. Yeah, cool. So what's up with you, Rob? How's it going with Pursuit, and how's life without gigs?
Yeah, I think I'm doing well now. In the beginning, I had there were some problems with money problems, of course, but the government had something. How you say, Tozo? You can get some money from the government for companies. So that helped me to pay the rent and stuff. And I already did some mastering, and I was in the beginning of the year in Thailand, so I was doing nothing over there. And when I came back in May, I started to look for more customers. And since the summer, I also do a lot of mixing work. Recently, I did also hip hop songs and pop songs.
Yeah.
And I really like it.
Yeah.
Something different,
something new career path maybe also, like next to it. And it's nice to do something next to the music, It's also music, but it's different than just making tracks. And I think you learn a lot from doing that, and then you can use this knowledge in order to also mix your shit or your tracks better.
And lately I'm not so productive anymore, so when it's not working in the studio, it's really frustration. But now I can do other work for people, and it's really good.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, good to hear that you're still keeping productive. That's
the label. It's going well.
Yeah,
I do more releases now. We do I do. I always say we, but
well, you
sounds better. But I do. We do now like every 2 weeks a release. So and we full till April, May now.
Wow, so you got a big release schedule coming up.
Yeah,
great. And
demos now.
And are so many returning artists, or are there mostly new artists?
Yeah, but mostly I try to get new artists and try to keep them with me. So build a relationship and try to make family.
Yeah, and then when it opens
sometimes people going, and I understand when they have like signing on bigger labels, but I work a lot with new talents.
Yeah. Well, it's also good to be like a stepping stone, you know. I think that's also very valuable. But I understand you want to, of course, go to to keep people with you to create a really big, yeah, like a good family to have on your label. And are you planning to do some parties as well then when it's open up? Like, will you?
Yeah, the plan was this year, but yeah, it was not happening.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's see when Corona is finished or finished, when the party's starting.
Yeah. When hopefully, yeah.
I think not next year. Let's say 2022. But yeah, the plan is to make parties. Yeah.
Yeah, we all have to get like a prikje. We all have to get a vaccine, and then we're ready to go, aren't we? Nora Q, there is something in your promo now, he says.
Yeah. It's upcoming release from me, and with a really nice remix. Yeah.
Oh, with Nora Q on the remix. Let's do it. Oh yeah.
Let's do the sound.
So Jaron is on the remix, yes?
Yeah, it was a little bit late with this remix. Deadline was like a week before, but in the end, he made it.
Okay, yeah.
It's in promo now, and I already uploaded to Beatport. So
great.
January 8th.
Yeah, nice.
So yeah.
So
2 tracks of mine and one big one from Jaron.
Cool. Yeah, Jaron, he's a master wizard. Great. Yeah, it was a bit late. Maybe there were some household problems. I think there was a leakage and stuff. So I think he had other stuff on his mind.
Yeah, in the end, I have like edit 23 or something. So
yeah. Oh wow, edit 23.
A lot, like every time, like it's finished now. Oh no, it's not finished yet.
Wait, it can be better. I'm really curious to hear it. You know, really curious for this promo. Okay, and then sorry.
I don't have you in the promo list.
I don't think so, no. But to be honest, I haven't been really on point on my promos, man. I just chuck them in a folder these days, and I don't look at it. And when I look at it, then most of them are all, verlopen. But the ones I like from the labels that I know, I will jump on and I'll check them out. But if I... oh, wait. The cat wants to leave. Ga maar spelen. Ja hoor, doei. Ga maar spelen. Yeah, so... I'm not really a good promo checker these days because you get so much stuff that if I see something I don't know, I'm like, oh, I check if there's some artist maybe that I know, but if not, then I'll just I'll check it later. And I'm pretty busy with this whole lessons in life thing and making my own music. We can't really play anywhere. I'm a lot on Spotify these days. Maybe if people want to send me promos, send me it on Spotify. Send me a link to Spotify. I really like to explore on Spotify these days, even though it's bad for artists, though, because they don't get a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, it's better than YouTube.
It's more than YouTube.
It's better than a free download, you know.
True.
In the end, they pay.
Yeah. All right, so that's coming. So that's from you. Some new work.
Yes, that's from me.
Yeah.
Let me check because I'm everyday work a lot with the releases. The new release of Batman is just released last Friday.
So that's the one we can play now.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go first to that. Cool. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Yeah, one of my favorites.
LFO's at work.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, cool. And what's
next?
next?
And after that, we have the new wildcards. I do have done wildcards for the new artist. I always like to introduce an artist with the wildcards.
Yeah.
It's like a small VA of 4 tracks.
Yeah. Cool. It's a great concept. Wildcards, you know. It's like the Olympic Games, you know.
Yeah, also nice to see if people really want to sign something on Pursuit or just want to release something.
Yeah.
So they always have to first release something on wildcards, and if they don't send any demos yet, you cannot do an EP. But if you really like to do an EP, you have to do first the wildcards, and then later we can check for an EP.
It's a nice stepping stone.
It's a little bit the concept, like how dedicated are you?
yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's good. You need to make it a challenge, otherwise everybody can hop on. And then that makes your label also less like serious, I guess. If everybody can just send in one demo and never do anything anymore, unless it's a really, really good track, maybe that will change the mind. But it's I think it's a good system to have. Actually, we have Appelmoes. Did I miss anything? Late to the party. Yeah, man. We've announced the winners, and it was fun. Too bad you're late. You can always watch it back. Thank you for joining the contest. It's very nice that you send in something. Cool track also, though. There are so many nice tracks, man. I'm really happy you made the decisions, Rob, not me.
Yeah.
So what's up after the VAs? You're gonna have like is there like something?
After the VAs is my EP with Nora Q.
Yeah.
Later this year we have Raphael Mader.
Okay.
Mader from Germany.
Oh, he was in here. He said something. Raphael Mader. He said he said this. He said like.
Okay, good. Yeah. After this, I have to do some mastering for him. So maybe he say like, "Come on, hurry up!
Come on, hurry up!
You have to work for me." I have some nice remixes from Voices of Valley, early Tapsy, and a lot unknown artists.
It's nice that you're keeping so busy, Rob. I think that's the only thing we can do in this time. Just keeping busy, stay positive, make some music, create something. Make sure you have money, of course, but try to still be creative and do something in life. That's the only thing we should do at this time. It's hard, but it depends on your situation, of course. But it's the only thing we can do now is just to be creative, create music, do something. Work on ourselves, reflect, and do all these things. Yeah, nice, man.
Find a job, eh?
Yeah, find a job. Yeah, well, I'm trying to keep my classes full. I'm trying to fill my classes. www.lessonsinlife.com, people. Beginners courses and advanced courses. 50% discount on FabFilter. So you can follow class on the advanced class or the beginners class. Doesn't matter. You get the 50% discount anyway. There's also 30% discount on Output, 40% discount on Ableton, 50% discount on Sonarworks. So basically, if you follow my course, it will make you rich. No, I think seriously, if somebody buys FabFilter and Ableton, they already got the discount that pays for the course, basically. So it's nice. I think it's nice to have this stuff for the people. Rob.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, man.
For being the first remix contest. Yeah. Are you also happy with it? Yeah, you're happy or you have a new track?
Yeah, really happy with it. Yeah. In the beginning, I didn't hear anything. And you said like, yeah, we have really cool ones. I was like, I hope I find something cool to release, because I'm really difficult with music. Like, not easy to release something.
Yeah.
But yeah. On 1 and 2, I was like,
yeah. Well, you were skeptical in the beginning, like, I don't know. I said, but we have really good ones because I know a lot of these guys that's been following Lessons in Life for a while, so I know their level, and I wasn't like, no, there will be one for sure,
Yeah, cool, man.
Yeah, cool. So
I think I set the release date yesterday because I didn't do the release date.
Cool. We should have told Martin.
June. June 11.
June, great. And are you going to make an edit yourself as well for it? Or like a new, or maybe do a bunch
maybe it's
of
a good idea and write it down. It was not the plan, but maybe an edit.
Yeah, maybe a nice re-release, It's cool to make like, and if everything opens up again, it can be like played on the bigger stage. Like, hey, that one, it's like the classic, but then it's back.
Yeah, edit is not a good idea, but I'm also looking for some bigger names to remix it.
Yeah, why not? It would be great. Gives
maybe with 1 or 2 other guys and give her a nice EP.
Nice, that's great. Oh, great plan.
Cool.
You're welcome. If we want to do more, so let's see. Maybe we can do a remix contest at some point soon too. But soon. First, I'll have the Happy Campers, and I'm busy on some other ones that I can't wait to share. I want to do some house label as well, like a real house music label, but that's gonna be fun as well. I really want to like do the whole scope of things. That would be great.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, thank you for doing this first one, and good luck with the whole the whole thing on Pursuit, all the releases and stuff, and we'll be in touch.
Yeah, Thanks, Camiel.
Yes, and good luck on the mastering in a bit with
Yeah, going to eat now.
Mr.
And
Mahler.
then,
Yeah. Great. It's gonna be a late one then, or are you gonna work till 12 or so? You're gonna or work till 3 at night. How do you do this?
no, I'm going to eat and I go work. So yeah, I think 12 1 finish. I hope to finish before 12.
That should be doable, right? Unless it's a whole album. Yeah. Well, good luck on that, my friend, and we'll speak soon.
Speak soon.
Thank you for being here. Yeah. Okie dokie, people. Thank you for watching, and for all the 22 people that are still left. Next week I have Alvaro Soares. It was a bit of a mess lately with when he was going to come, but he fell off his bike. The poor guy. But he will be tuning in from Mexico, and yeah, we're gonna have a few more other ones. We got Timmy P coming soon. Househead. We got my stream with Hannah from Climate Smart. So all the money that I'm raising for her organization, I'm going to transfer that money. I think it's on the 20th of January. On the 6th of January, I won't be here because then I'm joining Speedy J for his knob twiddlers. And yeah, maybe I'm forgetting something. Well, at least next week it's Alvaro Soares. And yeah, check out the Lessons in Life page, www.lessonsinlife.com, and see if you maybe find a course that suits you. If you find a course that suits you, get in touch. We can do an intake. And for the rest, I'm doing masterclasses and tutorials. You'll find the masterclasses under events, and the tutorials are coming. I'm going to do some breakdowns. There's actually a new masterclass coming where I'll do a breakdown of the EP I made with Ari, which is in the charts now on Beatport. So the Do What You Like EP, buy it. Help it up the chart, please. Would be great. And I'm doing a masterclass on that as well, like a breakdown of the whole track. So if you like what we're doing here, subscribe and share and do all that stuff. And I hope to see you next week. Okie dokie. Bye.